Oh, hi, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sean has been talking to himself in the chat. I see you here, Sean. What's up, buddy? Sean is saying, I mean, I see it. I don't know if anybody else did. But I see it. Sean's been talking to himself. I do like the idea of the Pokemon Wipe Yo Ass app. That'd be pretty good if they did that. My goodness gracious. How's everybody doing? I'll tell you this much. They better, if they got me up this early to watch this thing, you better believe, like, they better be showing Pokemon Legends Z-A. They better be doing that. If they don't, I can't imagine they don't. I mean, I think that that's probably the one thing that they probably will. Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, Wilk. Glad to see you feeling better. Yeah, I'm getting there. Ron, what's up, buddy? Here to support, not here for Pokemans. That's fair. Fulia, I'm still awake. Might as well watch along. Why not? These are not usually that long. I was seeing something like... I don't know how people do this. I guess, like, every time it's like a premiere or something, people can determine how long it's going to be. So I think they were saying it's going to be 19 minutes, which I think is pretty standard. I think it's usually kind of 15 to 20 minutes. So, oh, goodness gracious. Sean's playing Citizen Sleeper, like, as we speak. Yo, Dan, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Everybody's here this morning. Everybody's up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to see whatever Pokemon's doing. Praying for a new Pokemon game in pixel art style. I would be into that. I don't know if that's something they're interested in doing, but I'd be into that. A lot of people, I mean, it kind of feels like it's probably time for them to do another, like, classic remake or whatever. It's like Black and White would be the next one, right? In the queue. But who knows? Who knows? Truthfully, the only thing that I like expect them to show today is Legends Z-A, and that's also the only thing I really care about, to be honest. That's like the main. Everything else to me is just gravy. I'm sure they're gonna spend a lot of time talking about like TCG Pocket. I'm sure they're going to spend a lot of time talking about, like, you know, Pokemon Unite and Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep and all this stuff. But Z-A is truly the main thing I care about at this point. This coffee is saving my life right now. How to save a life, the fray. That's what this is doing right now. What do y'all want to see? Other than the Pokemon Wipe Yo Ass app that Sean posited, what do y'all want to see? We need pizza, I agree. Oh, and Concierge news, that would be big. I love, Pokemon Concierge, man. That is a special show. And I think it actually is on the YouTube channel now. So even if you don't have, Netflix, you can watch Pokemon Concierge. That show, you guys, is perfect. No notes. I loved it. Pokemon Eat, the new device that tracks your calories. Yeah, Wilk is talking about, there's that like Synapse game or whatever that Pyoro was talking about that I guess is supposed to be like a multiplayer game or something. So maybe we'll see that. I don't know. There's some people are talking about it being like a hero shooter or something like that, right? Like Pokemon hero shooter? Wasn't that like the idea behind that? Or was that just speculation? I guess we'll see. Oh, man. Yeah, Overwatch clone via Pokemon. That's essentially what I heard. I mean, if any franchise... Oh, you saw models? I didn't see that. I mean, if any franchise can pull that off, it probably is Pokemon. Like, Marvel kind of broke that barrier, right? that free-to-play barrier, and I feel like Pokemon could probably do that if they figured it out. So we will see, man. I don't know what's real either. We'll see. We'll see. We don't have too much longer to wait. Oh, Snowverwatch. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be curious. I'll be curious to see what they've got here today. They always do one of these, right? Pokemon Day, Pokémon Presents. I'll be curious to see what they got. In Z through A, man, they've taken their time. Can you describe the taste of your coffee for us? Yeah, this is a Sam's Club. So Sam's Club sells a variety pack of coffee. And it is hot. This is fresh. I just made this. It's a variety pack of coffee. One of the flavors in this variety pack is Mocha Turtle. So it's got kind of a chocolatey taste, got like a little bit of nuttiness, a little bit of like a caramel note, and I just added a little splash of half and half to it, and it's pretty damn great. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pretty damn great. Love a good morning nut. Love a good morning nut. Okay, lastly, was saying something involving Gen 2 and 5 from what Matt linked in the chat. Okay. Pokemon. Pokemon Snap 3. Yeah. I'd be into that. I loved new Pokemon Snap. Oh, goodness gracious. The chat's really liking that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, been there, brother. I don't know how y'all have half and half. Half and half? Oh, like half and half of what? I truly don't know what it means. I think it's like half milk, half creamer. I think. But I don't know. It's just a little thing of half and half. I like to put a splash of that to just kind of lighten up the coffee a little bit. And I don't know, man. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. Half cream, half heaven. Half nut, half cream. Yeah. It's good stuff. Either way, I like it. Milk and creamer, that'll ruin me. I mean, look, I'm putting like a teaspoon, maybe. It's not enough to ruin me. It's just enough to, again, kind of lighten it up a little bit. Take a little bit of like the bitter edge off, because I don't typically add much, if any, sugar to the coffee. I do try to avoid, I try to make low sugar decisions whenever I can. So this doesn't have sugar in it, but I do like to just kind of like take off a little bit of the bitter edge. Oh, because sugar is what does it for me. Sugar is when I pull the pin in that grenade, man. When I pull that pin and I throw that grenade and I get a little bit of sugar in me, that's when there's problems. All right, this thing should be starting any minute now. Hang on. Let me actually... Sorry, Leon Chang. Shoutouts to Leon Chang, who I always use the music of for streams. Okay. Let's go over here. This is supposed to... I don't know, because they have like a trailer up. So I don't know exactly how this is supposed to work. Volume's good. I don't know if this is just going to like turn into the premiere when the time comes. I don't know. Been working on taking my off my bitter edge for years. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you just gotta get a little half and half in you, dude. That'll do it. Oh goodness. That's supposed to be time. Hang on, do I like refresh? What do I do? Okay, premiere will begin shortly. All right. Here we go. There we go. Let me know how the audio is, chat. Let me know if does anything need to go up or down. What are y'all thinking? Oh, goodness. We'll see. Audio's good. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you. My face could be much, much larger. Oh, we can fix that. We'll just watch the whole thing like this. Let's go ahead and do that. That'd be good. Put myself over Mr. Ishihara's face. What if it was just me delivering the Pokemon news? I'll try to mouth along with him. All right. Bounce my face, yeah, like a read-along sort of thing, karaoke. How much do you think they paid for this animation? Hey, you Pikachu 2.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara.
There he is.
Pokemon Company.
AI don't get paid. Yeah, you're probably
Today,
right about that.
February 27 is Pokemon Day.
Happy Pokemon Day,
This is
Mr.
the date
Ishihara.
The Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
But forget all that.
It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokemon, and we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around the world. Thanks to
Also,
all of
my
you,
dad's birthday.
it's now
Shoutouts to
possible
Fulia's
enjoy
dad.
Pokemon each day
Happy birthday,
in a
Fulia's
variety of
dad.
ways.
Hell yeah.
We hope to keep bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokemon.
He's got all the
In today's
Pokemon, all them
broadcast, we'll be
Pokemans on his
sharing
shelf,
all
Sean.
the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the
Including
presentation.
our newest titles. Hey, this is Pokemon
It's the Netflix
Concierge.
series Pokémon Concierge, taking place at the Pokémon Resort
Okay.
on a tropical island. The story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokémon guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that
What
can
a
be
damn
achieved
show.
only through stop motion
What a
animation.
show.
New episodes of Pokémon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025. What sort of Pokémon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests?
Yes.
Take a first look at a few of
Happy
the Pokémon's
birthday to me.
motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move.
Look at Arcanine.
There's more. For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune
Oh
into
my
Pokémon
god.
Presents. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
That's actually a pretty quick turnaround to September 2025.
Hello, everyone.
Look at this
I'm
guy.
Tatsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
September. It's gotta only be 4 episodes again. I have to
Pokemon
imagine.
Go, Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and
Okay.
March 2nd.
They have
This
to
event
do
can be
this, right?
enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available. During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in.
There's a lot of Pokemon Black and White stuff though, because isn't Wilk, weren't y'all talking about Pokemon TCG is also getting like a Black and White expansion? Wasn't that a thing? Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Oras? Surf's up! We're heating up! Hang on, y'all couldn't see that? It said the 5.5 year celebration. Oh, it's an Arceus expansion, okay. That's cute. They're getting through these quick. They are getting through these quick. That's pretty cute. Oh, this is Pokemon Sleep, apparently, with Darkrai, Umbreon. Espeon. What's that Pokemon's name? That's Mana. What's that one's name? I forget that one's name. Banish the Nightmare. A Cresselia, that's it. Cresselia versus Darkrai. Here's Pokemon Unite. Yo, what's Ho-Oh wearing there? What is that? Suicune. Ho-Oh, look, they're wearing like clothes. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, you guys. I don't know if I like Ho-Oh like having fashion. I don't know if I like that. Look at him. All right.
Remote Stadium will be returning to ranked matches. Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new
Look at how they
battle is
massacred my
also
boy.
arriving, called First to 500. In it, a new feature called Eos technology allows
Do people
you to
still
use
play
special
this?
effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus, look forward to an updated map with
They
updated
must, right?
wild Pokemon. The win condition is simple: be the first to score 500 points.
Is there anybody, let me ask you this, anybody in chat who still genuinely plays Pokemon Unite? Any of y'all? I bounced off this game because it was making me unhappy. Okay, I definitely saw, it looked like Dialga and Palkia packs there. Which is Gen 4, right? Played it for a week, then dropped it, says Kev. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Kev. I think I played it for like a weekend. Like, I think I played it for a couple of days, and I was like, okay. I get it. Yeah, Kev beat it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so Dialga and Palkia is the most recent one. This is the new one. Triumphant Light. Coming tomorrow. All right. All right. What is this? Who's this supposed to be? Is this EX? Mega Lucario EX. Man, Lucario fans, rise up. Oh yeah, the classic pairing of Lucario and Gardevoir. No, you haven't missed anything, Bowser. You haven't missed ZA. Team Rocket's been teased.
Next, allow me to share some news about the
Now
Pokemon
we're
video
talking.
game series. In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
We're celebrating Pokemon Day by fixing the games.
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come. A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events. And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future.
Okay.
We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Next, please have a look at this video.
Legends. Come on. Okay. Okay, link cable. Look at that sweat. That was me and my boys right there. We were on the bus in the Louisiana heat. Okay. They're definitely going for like something retro, right? Look at this nostalgia juice. Yeah. Okay. There ain't no way. Classic collection? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there literally was juice. Yeah, you're right. What is this? Is this Synapse? Okay, somebody's playing on a Switch. Somebody's playing on their phone. The song's killing me. Yeah, I'm with you. This is like some Imagine Dragons coded stuff right now. Oh, we got a Charizard bro on our hands. Okay, there's Terastallization. So there's Terastallization and Mega Evolutions. Pokémon Champions. Now in development. For Switch and mobile. That's got to be Synapse, right?
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokémon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokémon battles you know and love from core Pokémon games. Pokémon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before.
All right.
Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokémon Works.
I think Pokémon Works is the new thing.
Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll be able to choose.
Pokemon Works, I think, is Ilka. Like, I think Ilka has been worked into Pokemon Works.
Pokemon Home.
Yeah, it seems like it kind of is Pokemon Stadium.
You won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in
Yeah.
Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with.
Yeah, it's basically a new.
Pokemon
It's basically a new
adventures
Pokemon
in
Stadium,
previous
Dan.
Pokemon games.
That's essentially what this
We
looks
hope you're
like.
looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world. Stay tuned for future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokemon Champions.
Okay.
Next, we'd like to share some information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available in.
Exciting.
Please take it away.
Okay.
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México.
This guy's got some swag to him. He looks like he's wearing some eyeliner. He's got a little bit of like a Chris Angel vibe to him right now. Chris Angel Mind Freak vibes a little bit. Okay.
De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon Z-A tendrá también la opción de jugar.
This guy reminds me of my buddy Marco. Shoutouts to Marco.
Esto significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras expansiones
this is cool.
del famoso juego de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon estarán también disponibles en español de Latinoamérica.
Why is everyone who works at the Pokemon company sexy? Yeah, I don't know.
Z-A al español latinoamericano.
I think it's a requirement to work there. For the kids. Yeah, for the kids.
Como parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra misión de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon.
All right, we got like 5 minutes left. I just want to see Legends. That's all I want to see. I kind of like that moss wall he's got there at the Pokeball.
Este es un momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
That smile.
Here
we go.
On Pokémon Legends Z-A.
Sir, this is what I woke up for. Give it to me. Does not reflect actual gameplay experience. Well, I'm seeing some low textures already. Okay. Okay. There's our people. Yep, this is Lumio City. All right. There's our starters. We got Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Okay. Thank God. I loved this style of gameplay. Oh. Assassin's Creed? Okay. Player battles. Yep, here we go. Mega Evolutions, which was teased in the initial teaser. Like, graphically, it still doesn't look very good, but as long as it runs well, there's Zygarde. Okay. As long as the boss battles aren't rock throwing contests, yeah, that's fair.
Z-A is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumiose is undergoing
Oh, I like the
a
new
high-tech
version of the
urban
Lumiose City
redevelopment
theme.
plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share.
This is
After
cool.
you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner: Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on
We're
a
going
journey as you
Chikorita.
get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants.
All the way.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny.
Okay.
The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his
He
partner,
looks familiar.
Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny.
Hey,
The
Vinny.
different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer.
Yeah, what's up
To
with
help
this?
people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones.
Okay.
These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
Huh.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
Okay.
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
This looks interesting. Wild
This
zone
game
set up
offers a
through the
style of
city.
Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your
Reach,
timing
that's
and
interesting.
positioning carefully to gain the upper hand. Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
The important thing to
Swap
me is it
Pokemon
looks like
you
it's
need to
it looks
and
like
find
it
the
is at
right
least
moment to
running
unleash a move.
decently.
What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
That's what everybody likes, Dan. That's the
When a
Detective
trainer's
Pikachu
key
thing.
zone
The
resonates with
Pokemon
Mega Zone
and
held
people
by the
have to
Pokemon,
coexist.
The Pokemon will do more than just change shape.
Oh, let's go, Mega
It will
Absol.
unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor. As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Release date
Pokemon Legends
late
Z-A,
2025, so November.
coming late 2025.
That's going to be interesting because Switch 2 will presumably be out. This is a promotion match announcement? What? Is that just the battle tower?
Pokémon Legends Z-A is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin. That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay. Well, hang on. We got it's all Switch 2 footage. You might be right. Popping in just to say Concierge. So excited. Also, AZ Old Man and ZA, hear me out. Okay, gotta run. Good to see you, Locklith. Yeah, that character is like that. Wasn't that character just named in Pokemon X and Y? Wasn't that character named Z or something? He's like that tall ancient dude. Wasn't that? He was in... Okay, well, hang on. Let's watch that again. I want to go back. So I am curious. I mean, maybe the reason they didn't show, like, give a release date is because they do want this to be like a dual release with Switch 2. I kind of don't think so. I think it probably is. Like, Pokemon is always the last bastion of every, like, console generation, right? So I bet this is still just going to be a Switch 1 game that just runs on Switch 2 by virtue of it being backwards compatible. But I am curious if, like, it is going to be better on Switch 2. And to Dan's point, Dan said it's all Switch 2 footage. Maybe that's why it says does not reflect actual gameplay experience here. Because, like, they are positioning this as being Switch 1, so if this is all how the game runs on Switch 2, it would not reflect actual gameplay experience, right? So I actually kind of think that you might be onto something there, Dan. Anyway, let's watch this again. Give it the old breakdown. Okay, I do like the fit. I'm curious what this symbol is. This is also the symbol that was, hey, Amanda. Amanda says, I am so late. Yeah, it's over. That's okay, though. We're watching. We're going to go frame by frame here on this trailer. I think this is also, is this not the symbol that was at the very end when they had that little, like, Rotom thing pop up? Hang on. By the way, Rotom now, that girl looks so cute. She is cute. Rotom, by the way, has 3 cameras like an iPhone. Or 3 lenses, rather. Yeah, it's got that same, like, Lumio City Pentagon kind of logo on it. So, and then there was also something in the original footage, right? Or the original trailer that said something about, like, the Lumio City, like, restoration project or something like that. So, I think that's got to have something to do with it. And I am curious. There was all these theories going around that it was going to be like the past and the future of Lumio City. And so I wonder if they're holding that back, if that's going to be a thing. Here's the boy, the default boy. Oh, what else do we got here? We got some art lady back here. We have a zone with a big, like, Ghostbusters no on it that I guess we can't access yet. We got people standing in front of shops. We got people in the streets. We got the big tower in the distance. Pokemon Center, presumably here. If not some kind of, like, clothing store, but I assume that's a Pokemon Center. Game Freak. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's, like, the Pokemon Center logo. It's a quick shot. Whoops. I was just trying to get that shot. That's fine. This looks like it's some kind of, like, shopping hub or something like that. Here's the zones. Now, the zones have different numbers, and I don't know if this is indicating, like, the level of, like, Pokemon you can expect to see, or if it is just, like, to denote which zone is where. If it's just like, oh, zone 1 is over here, zone 6 is over here, whatever. Or if, like, is zone 6 going to have stronger Pokemon in it than zone 1? Yeah, is that Clauncher or Clawitzer or whatever? Frau, I think. Sandodile, I think those are. Okay. These are our starters. We got Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile, which is very different. I remember people were, like, the quote-unquote leaks beforehand wasn't, like, Score Bunny one of them or something like that. This is not that at all. I'm Team Chikorita, I think, all the way on this one. Although I do like Totodile, and I am curious if they're gonna do what they did with Pokemon Legends Arceus, and give them, like, I'm assuming their final evolutions will be different, just like they were in that game. Like, they will have, like, a sort of Lumiose form for like, what would it be? Meganium. What's Tepig's final one? Like Emboar or whatever. And then Totodile. I don't remember what these are called, but yeah, I'm a Swampert, I think, is maybe his final one. Anyway, they'll have like their they'll probably have like different versions for their final evolutions, I'm assuming. This is cute. The fact that we can like go to like a little cafe and like have our little Pokemon partners sit down with us and eat. Again, like look, it still doesn't look very good like visually, but I'm actually okay with that. Like I'm okay with these kind of like low res textures, and as long as the game runs well, I'm good with that. These people have on like some lab coats or like some sort of uniform, so I'm curious what that's about. This guy is like a priest. This guy's like a Catholic priest or something walking around with his like Starbies back there. And then we have a 1 year old child. Yeah, that cake. It looks like some just like PS1 cake, right? There are cars. Okay, we've got like a taxi, some floating arms. Yeah, he just out there blessing, you know how we do. Okay. I'm curious if the taxi, like maybe you can like take a taxi. Maybe that's like the fast travel. This is also, it's funny that like the wild zones are literally just like undeveloped parts of the city. Like you can kind of see like it's not very well maintained. Like the grass is kind of overgrown and stuff. But yet there's still like, there's like a flower shop off here. There's like a person out here too. In addition to the Pokemon, that's kind of interesting. I can see a bird Pokemon kind of flying back there too, in addition to our little Bunnelby here. Yeah, you see, that looks like a Fletchling. Pretty sure it's a Fletchling back there. Yeah. Then we can zip to the top of the rooftops, Assassin's Creed style. It looked like you had some kind of glider. Yeah, it looks like maybe your Rotom can be like a little glider. Yeah. Here's your rival character. I was hoping that what we were seeing here was like multiplayer. Like battling like PvP, because Arceus did not have any PvP element to it at all. So I kind of hope that this one does, but who knows. Okay, we got Pyroar, Lucario. Mega Evolutions, of course, are back. People will be happy about that. I need to sleep. I'm happy for the Concierge news. Looking forward to watching Season 2. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks for popping in, Fuya. Enjoy your sleep. Sleep well. Yeah, those are my two highlights. Like, seeing this finally, and then Pokemon Concierge Season 2. Those are my big takeaways. What is this? What is this logo here on the back? I'm curious about that. That is Jet and Vinny, which I think, what was the Pokemon like team in hang on a second. Evil Team Pokemon X and Y. What were they called? Team Flare. Is that the Team Flare logo? I don't think so. That looks like the that logo is from something. Team, let me look up. Team, I wish I had a Pokemon expert in here. I wish Phelan was here. No, that is not the Team Flare logo. That, like, I know that logo. That logo is from something. I can't call it to mind. Yeah, and then this is Buddy from, like, in Pokemon X and Y, he had like a beanie. It's hang on. Was his name just Z? Like, what was that dude's name, or was it AZ? Yeah, AZ was his name in that game too. Hang on, let me show y'all what I'm looking at here. This guy. He was also, like, he was in Pokemon X and Y. So he is a known sort of presence. Yeah, he looks like he used to be in Motley Crue. He's like a giant. He's like huge. Yeah, or Poison, yeah. He's got like a little, I'm pretty sure that is a new form of, is that Pokemon, like, is that Flabebe or Floette or whatever? It does. Like I think that's a new form of that Pokemon. And then yeah, this is Zygarde. Don't really care for that. Not a big fan of that if I'm just gonna be 100% with y'all. But that's a new I guess form of Zygarde or some like dog form. Yeah, white marks this. I don't care for that. I'm just gonna be 100%. But yeah, I mean we knew that Zygarde was gonna be a part of this, right? Just from the logo. Oh, and it changes color. I don't like that one bit. Yeah, I don't like that one bit. Somebody drew that. Somebody went out of their way.
Pokémon Legends Z-A is a new title in the Pokemon series.
Well, how are y'all feeling about this, chat? I'm into it.
Lumio City, the largest city in the colony.
I do like that it seems to be like all kind of in. I really like open world games that have like one kind of condensed, like well considered space. And the thing about like I much, by the way, much prefer something like this to something like Scarlet and Violet. Like I will take an open world game taking place in one city that feels like fully realized way over something like Scarlet and Violet where it's a big open world, but the stuff between cities is like completely barren and empty. Like I would way rather this, frankly, for me. So that's kind of where I come at with it. But I mean, I am curious to see how big this area will be. That's like Vermilion or whatever. Yeah, this is a Pokemon Center. We get a look at the inside now officially. So there you go. I do really like the music. The music in Legends Arceus was a highlight too. And I do like this kind of new take on the Lumio City theme.
These days, Lumios is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan.
Who's this? This person looks important. High-tech urban redevelopment plan. So presumably this takes place like in the future, like post Pokemon X and Y.
To turn it into a city.
Okay, we got a Larvitar. These two, I think, in whatever generation these two were introduced in, which might have been Black and White, I don't remember. These were kind of like these were two different version exclusives, I think.
That people and Pokemon truly share.
Okay. People are walking around with their partner Pokemon, you know, walking around with the Sylveon there. Little Chandelure there.
After you arrive in...
Okay. Looks like you don't really, you have like a, you're like a bag in this one. It maybe is a little more subtle, or maybe that's like a different type of bag.
City to see the sights. You'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Very cute. Headphones being advertised on the billboard there. Okay.
One of these Pokemon to accompany you.
This is some sort of cafe. I imagine you do not like go inside the cafe. You probably just talk to this person, order it, and sit down.
On a new journey as you get to know Lumio City and its inhabitants.
These are, yeah, so these are like the characters that were introduced to in the trailer. AZ, who I'm assuming is going to be kind of the big bad of the game. Your rival, I'm assuming it's going to differ if you choose to play as like a sort of male or female presenting character. And then, yeah, Jet and Vinny. Which Vinny, I just realized Vinny's like man bun has got something going on up in there.
Here are some of the colorful characters
What
you'll
is that?
encounter. When you arrive in Lumios, you'll meet a new friend and ally. Either Urbane or Tawny.
So, like, literally urban or town. And then here's Buddy AZ with his knee brace. Relatable.
The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also
He runs a
meet his partner,
hotel.
Floette.
Eternal Flower Floette. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Floette was AZ's partner in the original game too. But this, I think, is like a new version of Floette.
Lumios's redevelopment is being managed by
Quasartico. Is it Team Quasar? Was Team Quasar a thing? Yeah, Team Quasar is definitely a thing. Okay. What game were they from? Team Quasar. Yeah, like I definitely remember this logo from something. Anyway.
Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different people you meet will make your...
He has like what is that with his man bun? It looks like a Beware or something like that, or like, yeah, like that looks like the head of like a Pancham. Like that looks like a little Pancham head or something with like the leaf sticking out of its mouth.
Your time in Lumios all the richer.
Nothing really to see here, just like a potion being advertised. All three of... This is interesting. There have been a couple of situations where like all three of the starters have been in the shot. So I'm curious what's up with that.
To help
The wild
people and
zones.
Pokemon coexist, the city has set
Some Magikarp there. Kind of got like a undeveloped park. I do wonder if the... like if the wild zones end up becoming more developed as time goes on, because that's supposed to be the whole thing with the game.
up wild zones.
Okay. Because there is some, like, it's not just completely wild.
These areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon
Ampharos, meaning that Mega Ampharos is in the game. So, good with that.
habitats where they can thrive.
There's another Fletchling. So this, I think, is actually the same wild zone we saw earlier. Yeah, it is. It's just from the other angle. We also get a look at the mini-map here. So we do have, like, a proper, like, street-level mini-map, which is good.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time...
Okay, this is inside of the level 6 wild zone, and... you can get up on the roof in wild zones too. So the wild zones can be kind of vertical. So I'm assuming there's going to be wild Pokemon actually, or maybe you actually look like you are on a roof right now. So you had to like get up here and then get onto the roof. So that's interesting.
time catching one, have one of...
And in fact, it looks like there's another wild zone like right over there. So I'm curious how many wild zones are in the game. There might be like a bunch. And I like I mean, yeah, it's honestly just nice, in my opinion, just nice to be back to this style of like catching and battling. I thought it was so good in Pokemon Legends. Like, I'm happy to have this back.
Your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
Yep. More standard Pokeballs in this one.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
I mean, it looks pretty similar to me to the Pokemon Legends battle style, but okay. They do emphasize positioning in this one, which is interesting.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
I do wonder I wonder if they're gonna bring back the because in Pokemon Legends you had like that like scrolls mechanic where you could trade faster attacks for power, essentially. You could do like strong attacks or fast attacks. I wonder if they're gonna have something like that in this, or if they're basically just replacing that with Mega Evolutions. Because I do think I think that played a role in why they didn't wind up doing PvP with that game. Because I think that they couldn't really account for people on the fly choosing to change their battle styles like that. So maybe they, if I put on my tinfoil hat, like maybe they removed that so that they could more easily facilitate like proper PvP. I really hope this game has PvP.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
That Pyroar statue texture right there is not looking so hot, but that's okay. Also, very tiny Onyx. This Onyx like is not that much taller than the main character.
Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move.
That's like a little baby Onyx.
What's more, certain Pokemon
Yeah.
can go beyond
Here's Mega Ampharos. Watch out for the hair.
evolution by undergoing Mega.
Yeah. Mega. Now that's a real hair metal Mega Ampharos right there. Hell yeah, dude.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its.
What is this right here? This like C like plus kind of logo? I am curious about that. See that Bulldoze C like that looks like maybe it has some kind of. Is this only when they're in Mega? Like when they're in Mega, all of their abilities have this? Maybe it's just like more effective or something like that. I don't remember that logo being a thing with original Mega Evolutions, but maybe I'm wrong. It's been a long time since I played those games. This is cute. Little stall, little artwork
Lumiose
here.
continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon. Who knows what kinds of encounters and
Little Zygarde like cell right there.
experience belongs to
Hang
both
on, I want to
people
see
and Pokemon?
not
Who
this.
knows what kinds of
This. This is somebody's office here that has like a conspiracy theory board with the Lumiose City redevelopment plan or whatever. Some kind of outwardly facing picture, which doesn't make a lot of sense. A trench coat. I don't know if this is like AZ's office. Kind of messy. It's got like newspaper kind of everywhere. I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be.
encounters and experiences will await you.
Oh, hang on.
Kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Do we have like a sort of like deck hangout area on top of the hotel? I do think this is the hotel because the you can see all the ivy on here. Like we got that shot earlier in the trailer, just that straight on shot of like the side of the hotel like covered in ivy. I think that's what this is. And I'm assuming that your hotel room, which is going to be kind of your hub or whatever, must have like a kind of outdoor like hangout balcony. There's something going on here.
Pokémon
I like this kind of final shot here.
Legends Z-A. Coming late 2025.
Late 2025. I mean, that when that game comes out, assuming it's going to come out in like November. November is like Pokemon month, right? I mean, that means that it'll be 2 years since Scarlet and Violet, right? Scarlet and Violet was that 2023? Scarlet and Violet release date 2022. Scarlet and Violet. So by the time this comes out, it'll have been 3 years since Scarlet and Violet. So, I mean, like they've had time, and that gives me a lot of confidence, and that I think is more than I would have expected from them. And I do think that they took the criticism of Scarlet and Violet to heart. I mean, despite the fact that Scarlet and Violet was, you know, a total mess and still sold well despite it, I think they do feel like they need to take care in the development of this and really give it the time to breathe and be something good. With all that being said, I guess that's just a TLDR way of me saying I'm ready to be heard again. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, I think this is just teasing, like, the battle tower or whatever. Yeah, peep that iPhone, like, 3 camera lens kind of vibe there on the Rotom. So I think that's just, like, the Lumiose City, like, battle prism tower, like, battle prism or whatever it's called. So, yeah. I mean, that's what we got. Let me pop back over to this here. That was pretty much it, y'all. Yeah, I thought that was fine. That was pretty much what I expected and wanted out of this, to be honest. just to look at Z through A. I mean, I wish we had gotten a release date. That would have been nice. I kind of wonder if, I mean, I don't know, but maybe they'll have that kind of in the back pocket for the Switch 2 premiere. Maybe the Switch 2 premiere will actually like talk more about stuff like a release date for stuff like this. But I also wonder how much they're going to focus on Switch 1 stuff during that. So yeah, I don't know. I truly don't know. But either way, I'm excited for Pokemon Z through A. I think it looks good, and I'm looking forward to seeing more about it. So y'all can let me know, VOD watchers. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. I appreciate everybody for hanging out and watching this with me this morning. We'll be talking about it more on the Nintendo Drive over on Carpool Gaming tonight. So CPG there in the chat, if y'all are not following Carpool Gaming, I will be on the Nintendo Drive podcast tonight talking about it. We'll talk about it on the Koopa Cast as well this week. So we're going to do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing more from all of this stuff. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Who all was here today? We had a lively chat. We had Sean in here. Wilk was here. Ron was here. Fulia. Dan. Who else was here? Locklith popped in. Bowser popped in. Is that Kev was here? Yeah, I appreciate everybody. Amanda popped in at the very end. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me a little bit this morning. I'll see y'all on the Nintendo Drive tonight to talk more about this. And yeah, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
We are the future.